Joe.
And I'm Ty Steele. The crash happened here at the Lodi Parachute Center. This is the 4th death here since the beginning of 2016. Fox 40's Doug Johnson has been following this for us today. He joins us live tonight. Doug, what do we know about this latest victim?
Ty, the owner of the Lodi Parachute Center, tells us that the latest victim is an experienced jumper that likely had a parachute malfunction. Meanwhile, local authorities tell us that the FAA has taken over the investigation into what went wrong.
I'm kind of at a loss of words, really.
Stanton Lang is the manager of this vineyard just north of the Lodi Airport, where San Joaquin County Sheriff deputies say a skydiver fell to his death. Lang found out about the accident when a deputy called him.
He said, and he needs to have access to the field. So I said I'd be right on out.
According to the FAA, the skydiver was using a wingsuit, but was still carrying a parachute, and he was killed on landing. We stopped by and knocked at the Lodi Parachute Center, where the jumper took off from, to speak to owner Bill Doss.
No, they're not going to answer that door, man.
Yeah, is Bill around?
I think he left, man.
He took off.
Yeah, he left a while ago.
You guys know the victim?
I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything.
Doss later told us over the phone the skydiver was an experienced jumper who did not work as an instructor at the Parachute Center. Doss tells us the jumper packed his own parachute, which he believes, after talking to witnesses, malfunctioned. And unfortunately, skydiver deaths happen often here. This is the 4th death at the Lodi Parachute Center in the past 2 years.
Well, I'm surprised that there hasn't been more done.
Skydiving is a self-regulated sport, which means the skydiving community sets its own safety standards under the leadership of the nonprofit, the United States Parachute Association. However, currently the Lodi Parachute Center does not have USPA membership certification, but there's no law that requires drop zones to be USPA certified.
They're taking jumpers out almost every day of the week.
Tells us that he will be addressing the media tomorrow about a little bit more about this jumper, who he was and what kind of experience he had. Meanwhile, the FAA's investigation will continue into the incident. Reporting live in Lodi tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
Doug, thank you. And some more background for you. Last year alone, 3 people died at the Lodi Parachute Center, and at least 16 people have died since it opened back in 1981. 2 of them, Tyler Turner and his instructor, Young Kwon, died last summer. Another man died in February of 2016. In September, the U.S. Parachute Association announced an investigation into that business, saying 10 tandem instructors had their certifications revoked and more than 100 were forced to take a refresher course. Again, the skydiver who died today is said to be experienced. He has not been identified yet.